The Mekong Delta is the part of the Mekong River that's furthest downstream. Its dwellers here have utilized nature's resources to ensure their survival in the face of harsh living conditions. This vast water network is the basis of a strong cultural identity, the floating culture. Endowed with natural abundance, Vietnam's western region is renowned for its serenity, immense scale, and beauty. This entices scores of tourists season after season.
Well, it's pretty early, so I should say good morning to you. I'm on the boat and I'm with the lovely Miss Bick here, and we're going to head towards the floating markets. So, I'm going to take some basic safety precautions and enjoy the ride.
Miss Bick is a local guide in Kai Rang floating market. She earns living by taking tourists like Thomas to visit a floating market by boat every day.
Actually, it's not quite what I was expecting. I'm a little bit surprised. There's lots of boats scattered around, and I think they each contain their own commodities. Bình thường chị bắt đầu đi làm 5 giờ sáng đúng không?
Thường 4 giờ nhất.
4 giờ.
Làm buổi sáng vậy đó, rồi ai gọi điện thoại thì mình đi. Những gì tới 11 giờ có khách đi đó, khi 1-2 giờ. Thì cái về nhà mình nghỉ, 4 giờ thức rồi, có mối đi tour vậy đó. Ngày là vậy đó.
Yeah. So for me, I don't know, 4, 5 a.m. could be a little bit early to go to work, but she does this every day, and in fact she'll be home at about 2 in the afternoon. So it's quite a long day.
The floating market is a must-see feature of Vietnam's western region. Here, dwellers exchange their goods right on the boats. This century-old practice of trade and commerce still thrives thanks to the delta's network of innumerable rivers and canals.
Quay lại. Okay. We're turning around. So we've had a good look around the market. Chị ơi, một gai bao nhiêu tiền? 20. Đắt quá. Okay. Em có ít tiền thôi.
Mua mấy trái? Ba trái là gì?
Một cái được. Đây là cái gì, chị?
Số nữ.
Okay, có ngon không? Em cảm ơn. Chào chị. Cái này. Xin chào. Good.
Kai Rang Floating Market is one of the biggest of its kind in Mekong Delta, located in Cần Thơ province. Predominantly, exotic fruits and other agro products are sold here. The floating market has its own peculiar trading culture. It is held on the river for the whole day, yet the most vibrant time is in the morning. It features a host of dwellers' boats, teeming with stock, most of which are fruits. Interestingly, each boat impales several fruit samples on top of a long pole, such that the tourists can easily spot what they need to buy.
Well, here I am and we've come to a place that's absolutely thriving with people. There are loads of boats, and basically it's a big market, and the people who are selling their products, they live on the boats, they use the boats to sell their stuff. So I think it's about time that I went to explore. Chị ơi, đi luôn. Em cảm ơn. So off we go. Ơi, ở đây một người có thể ăn ở đâu?
Mọi người ăn ở với người bán ở trên sông nè anh. Có như thuyền nhỏ của chị áo xanh đó.
Ok.
Người ta thích ăn vậy nó vui.
Must big ferry Thomas off the breakfast break on the floating market. The dishes are the same as one would expect anywhere in Vietnam, though the view sets it apart. The vendors tie their boats with that of their customers, forming a flotilla lining the river. Everyone enjoys their meals, bopping along on the river.
For 3 generations, the family of Anh Theo, Mr. Theo, have been working in the floating market, and they've been selling the noodles, selling the breakfast. So, I mean, the guy's got a lot of experience. He started when he was 18. His father taught him. He has to wake up extremely early in the morning, about 2 a.m. he says sometimes, and he starts serving at about 5 or 6 a.m. So it's definitely a life for the early birds out here in the floating market of Can Tho.
Thủy ở đây mặt là xanh lắm rồi Thủy. Thủy, mặt xanh lắm nha. Vô đi, gác máy lên. Nhẹ tay nha, gác. Bỏ tay ra ngoài. Ra đừng nhẹ tay nha.
Ăn sang chưa?
Ăn sang chưa? Hỏi chị ăn sang chưa?
Em có hotel Cát Môn. Anh Theo is selling something hotel, like hotel. And it looks like phở, but it's not phở. It's made of pork, but it's a soup with noodles. Hello. Ah, here we go. 30,000 for one. Come.
Trả tiền không? Theo ơi, trả tiền không Theo? Trả tiền không?
Chị ơi, 30.
30. Đưa 30. Đưa 30 đi nữa rồi tính.
Tiền.
Đưa 50.
Ok.
50 đi ha.
Yeah, cho em 1 phút. Anh Theo 20 tiền lệ. Em cảm ơn. I'm doing a pretty good job. I think my marketing skills are incredible, honestly. Customers are just pouring in. Business is thriving. This is good enterprise. Chị ơi, sáng nay chị đã bắt bao nhiêu gai hotel?
100.
100 rồi. Sáng nay.
Buổi sáng phải nói 100 đâu.
100 already to this morning.
Để em đưa cho chị 2 đâu em.
Wait, chị, what's rich? This lady is a very rich lady. Oh, you're Vietnamese? Con one and hotel.
ơi mình ngon. Cháu ơi bây giờ cháu phải học tiếng Anh từ chú bạn khác luôn. Mình dắt liền hoa.
Em cảm ơn anh. Oh, there we go. So, I've done my shift trying to sell the stuff. And before I arrived, actually, Mr. Tell and his wife said they sold 100. So I guess these guys are doing pretty good business. Anyway, it was my turn to help them for a little bit. And now the time has come to actually enjoy the food myself. So here's the breakfast. It's good. Em cảm ơn anh, rất ngon. Anh đã làm ở đây mấy năm rồi?
20 năm.
20.
Từ 2 giờ rưỡi 3 giờ khuya thức chị nấu tới 5 giờ sáng, chạy ra đây 6 giờ bán. Nghề này cực dữ lắm. 2 giờ rưỡi 3 giờ là thức chị rồi.
Leaving Cần Thơ, we head downstream towards Châu Đốc. There, we were lucky to have been guided by Cô Hai to the region's biggest floating village. Its settlement is made of rafts and is much bigger than we could have imagined. People from the southwestern region of the delta are used to high water levels when the seasons change. That is the reason why these floating villages have formed. Just like the streets on land, these villages became the areas where people can find places providing necessities like gas stations, grocery stores. People here use boats to go to school, to work, even shopping. Miền district in An Giang province is the place you cannot miss while visiting the southwestern region. Thomas have had the opportunity to take a ride by horse carriage, the main means of the transport of the local people, the Khmers.
Well, we took the scenic route, and I tell you what, the view is absolutely stunning. I'm very lucky to be here. Well, I've hitched a ride with this local gentleman, and he's going to take me to explore the coconut fields. So come along and let's find out what goes on. I don't know if you can see the background behind me. Have a look at these mountains. Imagine what it must be like to work here every day, just to live here, right in the middle of this tranquil paradise. Absolutely amazing. I'm very lucky to be here.
Thốt nốt, or sugar palm, is considered the symbol of the Miền district, the place in which most Khmer people in Vietnam have settled. To them, thốt nốt isn't just any ordinary plant. It is an emblem of their people and way of life.
Bạn có thể cho em xem bạn có thể cho em giấy lấy chạy. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Will I die? This could be it. This could be my last moments. I really don't know how to climb up without dying, so probably a good idea if I come down and I just let the professional show me how it's done, and I'm going to watch his technique because I think this is gonna end badly otherwise. So I'm coming down. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking terrified of heights. I hate heights. Hate heights. Oh right. That's too scary. When he's passing over, as the beams kind of overlap, there's no space to grip the stem, so you have to cling to the small branches. But for me, the branches, they're going to snap. But I mean, this guy's just obviously stronger and fitter and stuff. And when he passes over the branches, they overlap. He kind of hugs the tree and rises with the tree cupped in his hands. So yeah, there's no way that I can do that. I'm scared watching him. I feel like I want to buy him some life insurance or something, just in case. Is that gone? Yeah, it's really sweet. It tastes like kind of like coconut juice, but in fact it's a bit nicer. It's really sweet. Yeah. Bác có lấy chai thốt nốt không?
Có.
Ở đâu?
Ở cây đó.
Okay. Tôi sẽ theo bạn. How does he do that? I saw that in a cartoon before called Mulan, which is a Disney film, but I didn't know people actually did that in real life. I don't know where he is. Bạn đang ở đâu? Squirts out.
Này là nước.
Yeah, biết rồi. Oh. Is that ngon? Very nice. Chịu ơn không? Khách ăn trước. Scoop out. Okay. Bạn đã làm ở đây bao lâu?
Làm mấy năm rồi, 3 năm à.
Bạn bao nhiêu tuổi?
21 tuổi.
21. I think the camera crew are feeling very jealous that I get to eat all of the tot not, and I'm going to make sure that I finish them all so they don't get a chance to eat any.
The flood season is approaching southwestern Vietnam. This is an opportunity for its dwellers to enjoy specialities of local cuisine. Among the delicacies are the eminent water lilies. They are wild plants which grow in ponds or in the fields during the flooding season in southwestern Vietnam. This plant grows in line with the rising flood water. The higher the water level, the longer the stems. Following the water rising season in Tinh Binh district of An Giang province, Batang's family earns their living by collecting wild water lilies and selling them in the market.
The water lilies are able to shoot up. They grow very quickly during the rainy season. And in the southwest region, they have a bit of cultural significance in a way. They provide the living for my friend behind me. He's able to sell them in the market, and people buy them. They have market value because actually they're a bit of a kind of a delicacy when people are cooking. For example, hot pots are a very popular dish out here, and it adds a little bit of extra flavour to the hot pot, so there we go. And in fact, I tell you what, surrounded by so many pretty flowers, so pink and lovely, kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day in a way. Maybe they should market the place as a resort for couples, who knows? There we go, there's another pretty lily. The work here isn't particularly difficult. In fact, it's very, very relaxing. So, I mean, we've got the amazing view in the background, and we're just kind of pottering around the lake here, picking flowers. I mean, for a morning's work, it's actually very peaceful, it's very nice. Alright, so here we are. This is the very pretty product that I have now that later Ang Tang will be taking to the market to sell. And since I'm told they're actually a local delicacy in terms of cuisine, I hope this evening I get the chance to taste some, try some out.
Nước mắt tuôn rơi như lá rụng bên đường. Gió đông ơi, gió đông đừng dốc dù thổi mưa. Lạnh đất trời, lạnh thấu cả tâm can. Người ta đã có đôi rồi, chiếu chẳng đâu ấm bằng người tình chung. Sông sâu bên lờ bên bồi, tình anh bán chiếu trọn đời không phai.
After a day of hard work with Batang's family, Thomas, Chú Batang, and some neighbors sit together, enjoy the rustic cuisine, and listen to folk songs. Truly a traditional feast and cheerful, inspiring atmosphere.